So I just wanted to share with you guys real quick my experience borrowing a Gordon Multitool from Harbor Freight. And when I say borrow, I'll explain. This is a Leatherman, just representing the Gordon. Basically, I knew I was going to Texas, but I was flying with carry-on luggage only, and I didn't want to be without a multi-tool, so I reviewed some options, thought about buying and having stuff delivered to the first hotel I was going to, maybe checking luggage so that I could check a multi-tool and some other stuff, and I just decided against it with my wife. We just didn't want to spend the $40, or maybe it's $50, I don't know, maybe it's $35, whatever it is. Didn't want to spend it going and coming for the luggage, so we decided I'll just buy a $40 multi-tool and then put it back in my wife's car. When we fly home, I'll just mail it home for, like, I don't know, $5 in a box, and then have it after that. Well, landed in Houston. I think it was 3 in the afternoon. My flight was 2 hours delayed. It was a huge pain in the behind from Southwest. They scratched the plane with the rolling stairs because we flew out of Long Beach Airport, so you walk out onto the runway and go up the stairs to get to the plane. They scratched the plane, so they had to do all kinds of work to remedy this. Anyways, we landed, we go straight to Harbor Freight because I can't be without a multi-tool, and I know, I'm a child, but I had the best experience. I walked in and I talked to the employees and explained what I was doing. They said, of course, no problem, buy it. And by the way, you know you can return it when you're done. And I said, what are you talking about? I'll just keep it and mail it home. And they said, that's silly. Just return it. Don't worry about it. So I spent the $40 and bought it. And I kept talking to my wife about, should I return it? Should I not? And basically, long story short, I returned it. The details are, they said, you don't even need the box, you don't even need the receipt, because I gave them my phone number, so they knew that I had purchased it. Of course, I kept the box in as perfect condition as I could. I kept the receipt, I kept the sheath. I never even took the sheath out because I clipped the Gordon multi-tool to my pocket, just like I always do with the Leatherman. Basically, on our last couple hours before we had to head to the airport, my wife just said, I don't want to deal with this on our way to the airport. Go to Harbor Freight now and return it if you're really going to do that. And I said, you know what? I want to save the $40. I can always buy another one when we get back to California. I don't want to have to spend $5 or $10 mailing it, but that meant actually going to the post office. And I figured out a way to pack all the stuff that we had purchased along the way into our suitcases and carry-ons, so I didn't want to have to just mail the multi-tool. I went to Harbor Freight. I had the easiest return ever. The guy asked if there was any problems. I said no. He said, you just want to return it? I said, yeah. And I started to explain. He said, no problem. You're welcome to explain, but no need to. We're happy to take it back. And overall, I had the best experience with Harbor Freight, with the return, but more importantly, with the purchase and having a multi-tool for the week that I was in Texas. And I didn't use it a whole lot, actually. There was no wear and tear on it. I used the scissors a couple times to cut the bracelets off that we got when we went on some safari tour, when we went down the river. Literally, that's what I used it for the most. A pair of sandals maybe that we got. Anyways, I just wanted to share with you the great experience that I had, and not that I'm telling everybody to buy multi-tools from Harbor Freight and return them, but if you're going to, I highly suggest Harbor Freight. Great, decent tool, but great experience. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.